Was the Baltimore Bridge collapse an attack on America? Let's explore what we know about this incident. Today on Documentify TV. This is the question that has been echoing through the minds of many after the shocking collapse of the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore. The incident, which resulted in the loss of 6 construction workers, was caused by a collision with the MV Dali container ship. As devastating as this event was, it sparked a wildfire of speculation and intrigue that has swept across the nation. Immediately following the collapse, authorities, including the FBI and President Joe Biden, swiftly denied any evidence of terrorism, attributing the tragedy to a tragic accident.
Everything so far indicates that this was a terrible accident. At this time, we have no other indication, no other reason to believe there's any intentional act here. Personnel on board the ship were able to alert the Maryland Department of Transportation that they had lost control of their vessel, as you all know and reported. As a result, local authorities were able to close the bridge to traffic before the bridge was struck, which undoubtedly saved lives. Our prayers are with everyone involved in this terrible accident and all the families, especially those waiting for the news of their loved one right now.
This, however, did not quell the rising tide of conspiracy theories that were beginning to swirl. Influencers and politicians alike propagated theories that ranged from cyber attacks to ideological motives, adding fuel to the ever-growing fire of speculation. Yet, despite the possibility of conspiracy, we must not lose sight of the facts. The bridge, which carried over 30,000 vehicles a day, was a crucial lifeline for the Port of Baltimore, the 17th largest in the U.S. for cargo tonnage. The impact of its loss on the economy cannot be overstated, with the federal government stepping in to provide $60 million in emergency relief funds for the bridge's reconstruction. As we research into the theories surrounding this tragedy, remember, facts often prove more fascinating than fiction. The truth of the matter lies not in the whispers of conspiracy, but in the hard evidence and the dedicated efforts of those seeking to rebuild and recover in the wake of this catastrophic event. As we explore the question, was the Baltimore Bridge collapse an attack on America? Let's keep our eyes on the facts and our minds open to the possibilities that lie beyond the potential of conspiracy. As we examine the theories surrounding this tragedy, remember, facts often prove more fascinating than fiction. Conspiracy theories, the bread and butter of many a late-night internet discussion. Let's jump into the rabbit hole of intrigue surrounding the Baltimore Bridge collapse. Some theories suggest foul play, others speak of cyber attacks, and a few even hint at ideological motives. Some believe that the collision wasn't an accident, but a planned event. The ship, owned by a Singapore-based company and chartered by a Danish shipping company, has come under scrutiny. Skeptics question why the companies capped their liability at a meager $43.6 million, a fraction of the estimated reconstruction cost. Then there's the theory of a cyber attack. In an age where warfare is as digital as it is physical, it's not entirely far-fetched. The idea is that hackers could have taken control of the ship's navigation and intentionally caused the collision. This theory gains traction considering previous global incidents like the Suez Canal blockage and Red Sea disruptions, which highlighted vulnerabilities in critical infrastructure. Influencers and politicians like Andrew Tate, Michael Flynn, and Marjorie Taylor Greene have propagated theories suggesting that the collapse was an act of ideological defiance. Of course, it's essential to remember that the United States has a rich history of conspiracy theories. From the moon landing to the Kennedy assassination, we've seen a myriad of theories emerge over the years. It's part of the national fabric, reflecting our inherent curiosity and skepticism. We must, however, question at all times mainstream media for verifiable facts. Many conspiracies have also been proven to be true later on. While these theories may seem plausible to some, it's essential to separate fact from speculation. After all, truth can often be stranger than fiction, but it's also more grounded, more tangible. So, as we explore these theories, let's remember to keep our feet firmly on solid ground. Beyond the theories and speculations, the real impact of the Baltimore Bridge collapse is undeniable. The incident resulted in the tragic loss of 6 lives, a devastating human toll that underscores the gravity of the catastrophe. But the ramifications extend beyond this immediate loss. The Francis Scott Key Bridge was a vital artery of commerce and transport, carrying over 30,000 vehicles a day, including crucial cargo for the Port of Baltimore, the 17th largest in the US in terms of tonnage. Its collapse has had a profound economic impact, disrupting trade patterns and jobs, and necessitating an extensive and costly recovery effort. This incident has also highlighted the vulnerability of our critical infrastructure and the potential security threats we face. The destruction of a major bridge due to a container ship crash has raised concerns about our preparedness to safeguard against similar incidents, whether they be accidents or targeted attacks. In the face of such a disaster, the focus should be on learning from the incident and preventing future tragedies rather than fueling unfounded theories. The Baltimore Bridge collapse is a stark reminder of our collective responsibility to protect and maintain our nation's infrastructure for the sake of our safety, our economy, and our future. We want to know your thoughts. Do you feel that this was an act of sabotage, or was this merely an accident?